In 1974, music history was made when Rufus and Chaka Khan released the single, Tell Me Something Good. Cue the music.
Tell me something good.
We are turning to the students and staff of Fort Gibson to share something good with Tiger Nation.
I passed my round of pre-screens and got an in-person audition at the University of Carnegie Mellon for musical theater.
I went to Branson last summer with my bestie.
I cut off 6 seconds of my backstroke at the Harris swim meet last Saturday.
And I cut off 11 seconds on my 200 IM at the swim meet last Saturday.
Now that was certainly something good. See you next time.
Would you please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag? Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This broadcast is brought to you by Local Bank, the Steveson Family Fort Gibson Tag Agency, Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, 222 Injury Lawyers, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Keith Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care, Zomac School of Music, Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center, G&H Outdoor Services, Armstrong Bank, Tiger's Den, Fort Gibson Family Eye Care, VIP Technologies, Pizza Inn, Michelle Mackey at Chenoweth and Cohen, Sticks Fort Quick Stop and Sticks Wheelie Wash, Ease Old Town Coffee and Eatery, Sticks 4 Mile Stop, Shannon Media, Fort Gibson Auto Refinishing, and Fort Gibson Church of Christ Youth.
The leaves are changing color and the warm weather's cooling down to a perfect temperature, which means it's time for our Tigers to switch up their styles with fall looks. I took to the halls of Fort Gibson High School to get an inside track on the 2025 Fort Gibson fall fashion.
What I've been wearing differently for fall, since it's cooler, is my boots.
So for fall fashion, I have started wearing my Ugg boots, vests, and sweaters, along with a jean jacket.
During the fall, I try to match my clothing to either the weather or to whatever holiday we're doing. So today I'm wearing my shirt for Veterans Day, and next week I'll start wearing some shirts for Thanksgiving, and then the few days before Thanksgiving I'll start my Christmas sweater and my Christmas shirt collection. So I think you should wear what makes you feel good and be happy.
What I've been wearing differently since fall started is sweatshirts.
Since fall started, I've worn more sweatpants and hoodies.
I've been switching up a little. I'm wearing hoodies, sweatpants, jeans, shorts sometimes, you know. That's about it.
What I've been wearing differently from fall is I'm start wearing brighter colors this year finally. Oversized jackets. This is my only one I got. This is I mostly use for work.
For me, I love fall because I finally get to wear my collection of comfy and cozy hoodies. No matter the style, these fall outfits let everyone show off their personality while staying warm. Reporting from Fort Gibson High School, I'm Haidyn with TigerVision News. Stay warm, stay stylish, and enjoy the fall vibes.
Congratulations to our high school band students as they earned a chair in the 2025-26 Oklahoma Eastern District Band Directors Association Honor Bands.
In junior high band, Ava Owens earned 2nd chair flute, Ureli Monsivais earned 8th chair flute, Kinley Berner earned 4th chair clarinet, Brennix Daniels earned 4th chair alto sax, Carson Compton earned 5th chair trumpet, Alex Mendoza earned 2nd chair French horn, Ethan Anderson earned 6th chair French horn, and Henry Schmier earned 1st chair tuba.
In senior high band, Abigail Perry earned 12th chair flute, Weston Morgan earned 1st chair bassoon, Ryan Thayer earned 11th chair clarinet, Jessica Garcia earned 14th chair clarinet, Wyatt Mendenhall earned 2nd alternative tenor sax, and Jimmy Monsivais earned 8th chair trumpet.
And congratulations to those who made it to second round All-State: Jimmy Monsiváis, trumpet; Weston Morgan, bassoon; and Sophie West, trombone.
High school students, please be aware that the only students who are allowed in the building during lunch are those who are attending a club or organization meeting.
Next week is the all-school musical Big Fish. The word is it's going to be a great show. Those involved have been rehearsing for almost 3 months. I cannot wait to watch it. Make sure you bring $2 so you can go watch it too.
The annual canned food drive is going on now through Friday, November 21st for this year's competition. Each high school class will be competing to see which teacher, administration, or students get a pie in the face during lunch on Friday, November 21st.
Please bring canned goods or a non-perishable food item to one of the designated locations in our building.
The weather has been so odd lately. One minute it's warm, then the next it's cold. Let's head over to Jacee to see what this week's weather looks like.
Hello, Tiger Nation. Let's have a look at the forecast for the next 7 days. We're starting off the week with some beautiful weather. Friday, November 14th is going to be sunny with a high of 81 degrees, making it a perfect end to the school week and for the big football game tonight, with lows only in the low 60s. The good weather continues right into the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. Will be mostly sunny with highs in the low 80s and upper 70s. Expect a high of 84 on Saturday and 77 on Sunday. The lows will drop into the mid-upper 50s, so you might need a light jacket for any early morning and late night activities. We start the new school week on Monday with another beautiful day. Sunny skies and high of 81 degrees. The weather pattern begins to change midweek, so get ready for some rain. Tuesday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 70, and there's a slight chance of rain. Then the real change moves in on Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday we'll see temperatures drop down to the high of 67, and we have a 40% chance of rain and storms throughout the day. Thursday looks to be about the same, but the temp will be a little warmer and should be in the mid-70s. Partly sunny with a 40% chance of storms. So enjoy the warm, sunny weather while it lasts. This weekend and early next week, and don't forget your umbrella for Wednesday and Thursday. That's your 7-day forecast. As always, we'd like to thank News on 6 for this week's weather graphic. And now a word from one of our sponsors.
If you're looking for some local entertainment, look no further than Green Country Lanes, located on South York Street in Muskogee, a prime place for open bowling, birthday parties, and glow bowling. Come on out to Green Country Lanes, where bowling is a sport for those who have talent to spare.
Hey Tigers, let's add a little laughter to the lineup. This year, instead of dad jokes, we're turning to your mom. Cue the music and the laughter.
Okay, what did the digital clock say to its mom? Look, Mom, no hands!
Why are graveyards overcrowded? Because people are dying to get in.
Hey, you know who else appreciates this kind of humor? Your mom. And mine too. Tune in next week for another episode of Mom Jokes.
Well, if that segment didn't make your moms proud, then this next one might just do the job.
That's right. It's time for current events. This segment will highlight a current event happening in our community, state, nation, and in our world.
In the Fort, a decade of waiting has finally ended, as the Fort Gibson Tigers will be on the road to take on the Ada Cougars tonight in the first round of the 4A high school football playoffs. Congratulations and good luck tonight.
In the state, the Aurora Borealis stunned Oklahoma and much of the U.S. overnight this week, painting the skies with shimmering reds, greens, and purples, far beyond where anyone expected. It was a rare, dazzling surprise that extended into Texas, Florida, and even parts of the South.
In the nation, the House on Wednesday night voted to pass legislation to reopen the federal government and end a 43-day shutdown, the longest in American history.
In the world, the U.S. has made its final penny. The Philadelphia Mint struck its last batch of 1-cent coins this past Wednesday, after more than 230 years of production. The coins will remain in circulation, but the phase-out has already prompted businesses to start adjusting prices. As they say, pennies are becoming harder to find.
We'll be right back after this.
Trials and tribulations. We all experience them.
But how many of us are willing to do extra just for fun?
How far are Fort Gibson Tigers willing to go?
Let's find out with this week's episode of Tiger Trials.
I challenge you to attempt a half-court basketball shot, and you get 3 tries.
My name is Aidan, and this is my challenge.
You never know what kind of crazy trial might be next.
So tune in next time for another episode of Tiger Trials.
That wraps up this week's Tiger Trials, and that half-court shot was crazy hard, although I think the backboard took more shots than the hoop.
While that is true, major props to her for shooting her shot. Literally.
Well, let's switch from the basketball court to our weekly dose of On This Day in History. On this day in 1851, Herman Melville's best-selling book, Moby Dick, was published by Harper & Brothers. At the time, the book was considered a failure due to its slow selling rate, but today it is referred to as a literary masterpiece.
On this day, in 1908, Albert Einstein presented his quantum theory of light.
On this day in 1981, NASA's second space shuttle mission, Columbia 2, returns to Earth.
On this day, in 1993, Don Shula became the coach with the most wins in NFL history as he won his 325th game.
And on this day, in 1994, the first public train ran through the Channel Tunnel, linking England and France under the English Tunnel.
History has the ability to build empathy through studying the lives and struggles of others and studying the diversity of human experience. It helps us appreciate cultures, ideas, and traditions that are not our own.
On this day in 2025, as a Fort Gibson Tiger, remember that the past is our heritage, the present our responsibility, and the future a challenge.
And now it's time for the Tiger Sports Report.
Hey, welcome into the Tiger Sports Report. Coach London Jason Wicks. Our cheerleaders competed at regionals last weekend and had a tremendous showing. They represented our district and school very well in a first-class manner. Didn't qualify for state, but sometimes that's just happened.
Yeah, our cheerleaders, they've been awesome. And they're at every event that we, sporting event that we have, and they're always supporting all of our athletes all year long. And so for them to get to go and compete at the regional level in the state competition, we very proud of them.
Yeah,
very proud of them.
And I bet the cheerleaders go to more athletic events than you do.
Well, that's close. That's close. But they do a better job of cheering.
Yes.
I just, but
you're just a let's go guy.
No, congratulations to them and Coach Aidan for all they do, and we. Sometimes it's easy to overlook, and they really do a good job. So very proud of them and very thankful.
All right, and our swim teams had a great meet last Thursday here at home at the Fort Gibson Aquatic Center. Both teams placed in third place. Cooper Cyphers placed first in the 200 IM, third place in the 100 backstroke. Michael Martinez was second in the 400 freestyle, and third in the 100 fly. Emma Chase was second in the 100 backstroke, third in the 200 IM. Jordan Renfro was third in the 200 freestyle. Cody Briley was third in the 100 free, and Audrey Staten finished third in the 100 breaststroke. The 200 medley relay, second place ended up with Cooper Cyphers, Ethan Justice, Michael Martinez, and Titus Rose. And the 400 free relay came in second with Lydia Bates, Claire Lewis, Audrey Staten, and Emma Chase.
I'd say it was a very successful swim meet. So great job to our swimmers.
It's wet down there.
It is wet. It's tough, man. They swim. It's hard.
That's a tough sport.
Yep.
A lot of practice. Congrats to all of our swimmers.
And then they went to Bartlesville.
Yeah, they were in Bartlesville Invitational this past week, and we'll have some results and hopefully get that
swam against the big schools up there and had some personal bests, so really good.
Yeah, just keep swimming.
Yes.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Wrestlers had a meet at the Bixby Open tournament last weekend, and our very own Colin Caldwell took the championship. Congratulations to him. The teams will be at the BA Open tomorrow for an 8 a.m. mat call.
Yeah, and they're just getting started in wrestling, and so it's an open. They can kind of go if they want to or not. And I know listening to our coaches and our kids, they're looking for a big year this year in wrestling. So congratulations to Colin, and looking forward to a great season.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, and the final thing here on the list is the football guys took to the road to Miami last week, not Miami, Miami last Friday. Yep. Took on the War Dogs, and the War Dogs didn't have a lot to show.
They didn't have a lot of fight.
No fight.
We took the fight right out of them.
Took care of business, beat them 56-28.
Well, and we finished 7-3
right
for the year, which is our best record in some time. and trending upwards. Really proud of our football team and all our coaches, but you know, we're moving on to the playoffs, and we haven't been in the playoffs for a few years, so it's really exciting. And we're going to Ada.
Going to Ada.
And big
That's
game.
tonight. Big road game at Ada. First round of playoffs, 7 o'clock kickoff.
Yeah, 2 good teams battling. It's going to be a tough game for both. You know, Tigers going to come out on top.
There you go. So if you get a chance, check out go to the game tonight at Ada. How long does it take to get to Ada?
About 2 hours and 15 minutes.
2 hours, 15 minutes. And they have some good places.
3 hours if you eat.
3 hours.
We're going to eat.
You're eating.
Stop and eat.
So
Yes.
3 hours.
Yes.
All right. So that's all we got?
That's it.
All right.
That's it.
Have a good time. Next week, we're going to take off. No sports next week at all. Not
There'll
sports.
be sports.
There'll be sports.
There'll be sports.
We're not doing a
Okay,
report.
right,
So
yeah.
we'll see you here after Thanksgiving break. Have a good one.
Yes.
We'll see you. Keith Hardware and Supply has been located in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma since 1957. We strive to find solutions to your fix and offer a multitude of quality products and services such as Stihl chainsaws, Yeti coolers, Cub Cadet mowers, case knives, and Big Green Egg grills. In early 2015, Keith Hardware remodeled and added hundreds of new items to better serve their customers. At Keith Hardware, we are proud supporters of all Fort Gibson school events. Go Tigers!
Thank you all for watching this week's installment of TigerVision News. As we said earlier, next week is the musical, so there will not be a news episode next week.
Make sure to bring your $2 and tune in for 2 weeks from now to our next episode. I'm Kate.
And I'm Payton. See you next time.